this land, just to bring a finer point to it, is a part of a, let's say, 3-piece ecosystem of Illuvium games. So the main part is, or the main part here is going to be the actual games themselves that you're going to play, right? So Illuvium's main game is what we're talking about right now. You need fuel to play that. Where's the fuel come from? Land. So how do you harvest fuel from land? Illuvium 0, of course. And so Illuvium 0 game, you get to harvest the fuel. It goes into the main game. And then when people do activity in the main game, the rewards from that and their activity from that, a portion of that, or 100% of the proceeds of the activity in the main game and our future games goes into the Illuvium treasury. And the Illuvium treasury takes that economic activity and takes those proceeds and then buys ILV tokens from the market with those proceeds and distributes that to ILV token holders. So those are the 3 pieces that you need to understand why land is relevant. There's the games, there's the Illuvium token holders and treasury, and then there's land. And so those 3 things go in a circle over and over again, where you get fuel from land, you play the game using the fuel from the land, the revenue goes back to ILV token holders, and then you loop. Yeah. And the economy works in that way. So the point of sharing that is the land is like an essential pillar of the Illuvium economy. And so that's an additional reason why it's incredibly valuable. So if we launch a 2nd game, 3rd game, 4th game, 5th game, however many games in the future, that land increases in utility and potentially increases in value the more players we have playing our games, and the more places the fuel and the yield from that land is useful in. So it's going to start with just this one main game, but as we launch different modes and different games and things like that in the future, its utility increases. So that's where it's sort of like game theory on here.